And
It's a big facility. You know,
it
I've
is a
drove
big
past
facility.
and seen, you know, it's wonderful. It's reaching out to our community, reaching out to our people that's in need. And see, there's hope and there's help for people. And right here it is.
Yes, yes. It's it's a very beneficial service that we are providing to the community. Um, it is actually very
Just just heartfelt. You
it is.
That's the best word I can think of is heartfelt, because you know it's showing love and it's showing care to people, and it's just really changing people's life for the better.
Yes, it is, and that's exactly what we strive to do each and every day. All of our staff, we're all very dedicated to our mission, and we are all very dedicated to making sure our patients and our residents are as happy and healthy as they can be.
Now, what is your primary job there at the facility?
I'm the case manager,
Case manager.
and I manage the admissions.
Okay. Now you get to talk with a lot of people, I'd imagine, and you're helping so many people. I mean, people don't realize when people's in hurt or in bad shape, the elderly, they don't really know where to turn to.
Right, and that's what we're here talking with you today, and we just want to get the word out that we do provide these services, that we do have a rehab unit where people can come and get better if they've had an illness, an accident, or an injury. And some of those things could be, like we talked about, maybe a broken hip, any type of broken bone. Maybe someone has suffered a stroke, had a heart attack. Maybe someone even has just had pneumonia and they're really weak and they just need some extended recuperation and some therapy to get strong again so that they can get back home.
Exactly.
And get back to exactly where they were before they got sick, and we can do all those things.
And I've heard of people that's had different surgeries that wasn't able to bounce back. You know, they need that therapy. They need that physical fitness and things like that, maybe getting back to where they was.
Right, and in order to do those things, sometimes people may need extended IV antibiotics or fluids or medication. We can manage IVs. We're able to do wound care. Someone has a surgical incision. We manage that. We're able to manage pain. We can even take in tracheostomy patients.
Wonderful. What about like if a situation like if somebody's lost a leg or a foot or something like that, the therapists teach them how to walk, you know, with the crutches and things like that?
They do. We actually, in our therapy gym, have a simulated home environment so that our rehab patients who are coming in, if someone, like the example you gave, had an amputation, they would be able to work with them in the therapy gym to simulate a home environment, to teach them how to be able to navigate at home, how to be able to walk. Again, maybe they'd had a fracture and they're needing help to walk with a walker, and they'd never used a walker before.
Right.
So they teach them all the things that they need to do to be able to go home and function independently.
Oh, that's wonderful. Or if somebody's in a wheelchair, to be able to maneuver through their home and things like that.
Right.
And still cook and things.
Right.
It's wonderful. It's so wonderful. And it's touching so many lives, and people need to get involved in this. How can we, as the community, as the people in general, support the Christian care community? How can we further along what's going on here?
Well, we have a very dedicated activity staff, and they're always willing to accept new volunteers.
Okay.
So if anyone wanted to volunteer, they would need to contact Janopal Stansel, who is our activities director. And again, the number to Christian Health Center here in Corbin is 606-258-2500.
2500.
I also want to mention we have a website,
Okay.
which is www.christiancarecommunities.org.
ORG. Now, do you have a lot of people that visit the facility? Like if their grandma's in there or their mom's in there, they can come in and visit at any time?
Yes, we don't have any set visiting hours. We welcome patients, families, and friends at any time.
Wonderful. And maybe if somebody wanted to come in and, you know, like a church group wanted
We
to come
have
in.
many church groups that come to visit. We have many school groups that come to visit.
Oh, that is so good.
Yes.
because that helps people in their recovery when they got people that's coming in to see them and encouraging them. You can do this, you can get through this, we're here for you. And just like your staff is doing, you can make it, you can recover. That just boosts people.
Yes.
And it feels so good.
Yes.
Now, what is some more things that you do there at the facility? I know you talk with a lot of people. It takes a lot of people to run this. I mean, just one or two people don't run this big facility down here.
Oh, no. We have a very dedicated staff. We, of course, have our nursing staff, but we have got a dedicated maintenance staff, housekeeping, laundry staff. We have a wonderful dietary department. We've got our activities department, social services, and then, of course, we've got our administrative staff. So we're all there making sure that everything is going exactly the way it's supposed to every day.